Destiny management. Once upon a time there is a city called Rudravaram, and in that city Rama Shastri is a renowned physician. The city is located on the banks of a river. The river festival Pushkara arrived, and the people overflowed around the river at that time. One evening when the river was overflowing, Rama Shastri's childhood friends Shriri and Narahari came to his house. Shriri runs a school in small village. Narahari is a magistrate in a small village. Rama Shastri took his friends to all the temples in the village and brought them home before dark, told his wife to cook for his friends who sat in the front room and chatted with his friends. He is performing his duty, he once said to his friends about his mistakes on duty management. In that village, a rich man used to throw an expensive dinner and invite only the rich. Once even Rama Shastri got an invitation. Gada Ani got his name in the list of the rich people of the village. He introduced himself to the elders of the village. Rama Shastri was very happy that he could rise well in his profession. While he was there, dressed in good clothes and about to leave for dinner, a poor woman fell on Rama Shastri's feet crying, "You must save my husband's life." He, who was the source of 10 children, suddenly broke down. She pleaded with tears. Rama Shastri's mind is on the feast. Moreover, this poor woman will not benefit herself by treating husband. So he said, "I am going to work." He left. But something went wrong and the dinner was postponed that day. When Rama Shastri returned home and found the poor woman's house, everything was gone. Her husband died without treatment. "Except on this one occasion I have never failed in my duty." Rama Shastri said, "Like you, I have once transgressed my dharma." The school teacher Shriri said this. He works in the landlord's school. The landlord's son was studying in it. However, he was the first among the students even though he was careless about his studies. A farmer's son joined that school. He is very active. In every respect, he was superior to the landlord's son. So the landlord's boy asked Shriri to send the farmer's son out of school. If he did not do as he was told, where would his job end? Shriri asked the farmer's son questions about the unsaid lessons, got so high on him for not having said those lessons yet, and kicked him out of the school one day. The farmer is aware of the injustice done to his son. However, he was afraid of the landlord and hesitated. Thus, the farmer's son, who should have been educated, had to do farm work with his father. Like you, I too was unable to fulfill my duty. Narahari, the magistrate, said. Once a dispute came to him. A big merchant built a big building in his place. A poor man who loves his place there is a place and a hut. No matter how much he asked, the poor man did not sell the place to the merchant. The merchant demolished the poor man's hut with his men and occupied the place. Narahari knows the truth. But there are talks about marrying his younger sister to a merchant's son. The merchant is very famous. Therefore Narahari ruled in favor of the merchant. "This is the only illegal thing I have done in my life," said Narahari. "All in all, we are doing our duty properly. Let's get up for dinner," Rama Shastri said as he entered the kitchen. His wife is not trying to cook. Sitting by the door back, listening to the conversation in the front room. "What is this? You are sitting like this? Can't you cook?" asked Rama Shastri. "No. My eyes are sore right now," she said. Ram Shastri was moved to tears. By that time, the children's house will also be built. Should his friends who come be upset? He was also getting hungry. With that anger and hunger, he was going to lay hands on his wife. "Wait. What's wrong with me being beaten for not doing my duty once? No one dies without a meal. If a doctor does not do his duty, his whole life is lost. If a teacher misbehaves with a student, his life is ruined. If a magistrate misbehaves, a man is unnecessarily punished. Those who practice these professions, even if you make a mistake in the performance of your duty, you should not be forgiven. You three should know this first. I cooked when you went out. Come and wash your feet, I will serve you, said Rama, Shastri's wife.